Good day and good vibe, and welcome to another episode of Chill Art. Chill Art is a public service program of the Leesburg Center for the Arts. The program's goal is to help people shift focus to the positive. Body-mind experts and guest contributors from across the country volunteer to present their mindfulness modalities and give our viewers tools to better cope during challenging times. Then, after their presentations, we walk you through a short, no artistic ability required art project. Think of them as fun, creative, moving meditations that calm the soul and raise the spirit.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to an introduction to Qigong. So, what is Qigong, right? Qigong, so those words are Chinese words. There are two words, Qi and Gong. Qi means life's energy, vital energy. Gong means cultivation. So, for the next 15 minutes, we'll talk a little bit about that, and then mostly we'll practice and we'll get a sense of what does it mean to move our Qi, to cultivate our Qi. So what we'd like to do is we want to make sure that the Qi, or life's force, has a clear path in our body to circulate, to do what it's meant to do. We are going to enhance Qi a little bit. That means that we are going to feel like we have a little more energy. And it's also, we are going to attempt to unblock some places where the Qi cannot flow smoothly through. And again, that makes us feel somewhat better. So the more we practice, the better we feel. My name is DVORA EISENSTEIN. I've been practicing Tai Chi and Qigong for several decades, for 30 some years, and I'm happy to share this with you. There's a debate of how old Qigong is. Some say 7,000 years old, some say 4,000 years old. There are different archaeological evidences that point to one, point to the other. We know that it's a very ancient art, has been practiced in China for many years. One of the main applications of Qigong is for health and relaxation. And that's what we are going to do today. Okay. So, I'm going to introduce three different forms. I'm going to introduce them seated. First we sit and practice them. And I hope that you can join me. If you just like to watch for a while, that's fine. And then I'll stand up and we'll go over the same forms standing. So only three forms today. If you choose to practice, if you like what we are doing today, then you can do it on your own. I mean, you can follow, you can practice the three different forms that we are practicing today. You can practice only one, you can practice only two. The number of repetitions is arbitrary. Do as many as you like, as many as feel good, or as much time as you have. Here we go. Let's start, and I'll talk a little bit more. Okay. First, I'd like to show you that if I do it seated, I sit closer to the edge of the seat. My sit bones are firmly meeting the seat. Right. So I'm not leaning back. I really want to make sure that I am a little more upright. Okay. First form. All right. I rotate my arms and go around. Two. Making sure that my shoulders stay down as my wrists go up, 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 up. And then I start coming down. Good. So that was one repetition. And again, we do it again. Making sure that I rotate my arms right here. Good. Shoulders are down. Shoulders will stay down as my wrists go up. Yeah, paying attention to my palms. Separating the fingers just a little more. Good. inviting them to naturally straighten. All my suggestions are about very small changes. Right. So you see, we move slowly, we take our time, we notice. For example, we notice the breath. What would the breath like to do here? We don't force the breath at all. We notice. Would it like to inhale? Would it like to exhale? And same here. Oh, we can notice the breath, or we can notice sensations on the bottoms of the palms. That's another possibility. Like I said, my fingers are separated from one another a little more. Naturally straight, but not completely straight. Let's try it one more time. And because this is our last time, good, I'm going to bring down my hands. Yeah, right here. Little pressure down through the hands, good. Elongating the spine. Nice, all, like I said, is very small. Don't have to do big. We are following a very important guideline which says a little is a lot. A few repetitions, a few mindful repetitions makes a big difference. Right? A little change in the way that we rotate our arms, in the way that we hold our palms can make a big difference. And again, inhale and exhale. Second form. Look at my hands. Oh, my wrists are relaxed. My navel moves back. Just about shoulder height. Look at my hands. Nice, straight and good. And down. My elbows are relaxed. They are not locked. They are released. And again. Shoulders down. Wrists up. Good. Look at my hands. And down. And look at my hands again, right? Right here. Inhaling. And exhaling. And if this is too slow, either you can speed up the movement, but I actually recommend keeping the movement slow and letting the breath do what it likes to do. Not a worry at all. This will be our last time, making sure that the sit bones have a good connection with the seat. Wrists go up, shoulders come down. Look at my hands. Good, and down. And relax the wrists, relax the hands. Bring your hands up here again. Slight pressure into the legs. Resting. Inhaling and exhaling. Very good. If you'd like to rest more between forms, that's just fine. Listen to your body. What would your body like? If you want to take 3 different cycles of inhale, exhale, that's perfectly fine. 5 cycles, 1 cycle. Experiment. See what works for you. Okay, third form. Start the same way. Look what happens here. One hand flips, one arm rotates. So one palm is up, one palm is down. And going to continue. One comes down, the other goes up a little bit. And now both arms flip, both hands right, reverse. And again, up and down. And flip. This time, let's see if we can time it in such a way, we're going to go up and down, that bottom hand and the upper hand are going to stop at the same time. Whoop, right there, okay. Rotate. Again. Good, and one more time. This time, up and down, and we're going to stop where we started, right at about shoulder height. The palm that is up rotates down, and both come in a little bit and down. Good. Little pressure into the legs. Nice. Again, establishing a connection between the sit bones and the seat, pressing down a little bit through the sit bones. Beautiful, perfect. Inhale. And exhale. Those are the 3 forms that I was going to introduce today. And we did them seated. We're going to finish it. We're going to end with repeating the first form one more time. Just one repetition. Good. And pressure down. Nice. Inhale again. And exhale. Good. Very good. How are you feeling? Let's do it standing. Same forms. I'm going to move the chair. Exactly same forms. Let's see what they look like. If you like to choose, standing, you can do that. Again, seated or standing. Same idea, same benefits. Here we go. First form. Right? We will repeat it 3 times. This was first time. Qigong is a moving meditation. My elbows are released, good. My shoulders come down as my wrists go up. Fingers separated a little more from one another. Next time I'm going to show you what we do with our shoulders. Right. I'm not able to bring our arms all the way up, and that's true for seated or standing. Just here. Good. Bring the arms as high as they are comfortable to go up. Good. That was form number 1. Form number 2. Look at my wrists, look at my hands, about shoulder height, and I straighten good, and down. It's all very easy. Again, if there's any issue with the shoulders, bring the arms up only to where they are comfortable. A very important guideline, which I'd like to say, and I would love for you to remember. This art invites us to practice with only 60 or 70% effort. Only 60 or 70% effort. That's it. That means how high the arms are going to go. Okay. Let's rest for a second. How high the arms are going to go. How many repetitions am I going to make? How long am I going to hold the form? You think about what else would constitute 60, 70% effort. Okay, form number 3. Right here. One hand, one arm rotates so palm faces up and the other one stays down. Up and down. I'm trying to time it. Okay, flipping. Flipping means I'm rotating. Can I time left and right in such a way? Flipping. And both hands, both arms, and up and down at the same time. And the answer might be that it will take some practice. That is fine. This is a practice. 60, 70% effort. Good. Going to flip again. Come up and down to about shoulder height. Palm that is facing up rotates to face down. And both hands float down. Imagine slight resistance below the palms. And just like we did seated, we are going to end with one more repetition of our first form. Good. And then to end completely, especially standing, my palms face one another. Sometimes you can feel some sensations in the palms, and then my left hand goes over my right hand, and I touch the lower belly. And you can inhale and exhale. Thank you for joining me. I wish you much joy, and good health.
Thank you, DVORA. That was simply wonderful. If you wish to get in touch with DVORA, if you have any questions about Qigong, you can reach her at communityqigong@gmail.com, as well as through the link in the description attached to this video. You can read more about her and see her class schedule that she does online. So it doesn't matter where you are in the world, you can connect and continue to do Qigong with DVORA. Now, Qigong is just so lovely, relaxing, and movable and flexible. It actually reminds me of a breeze going through the bamboo. So today's art project, we are going to learn how to paint bamboo. And you don't need a Chinese paintbrush to do that. All you need is a watercolor brush and some water. We're going to do this fairly quickly because it is a quick thing to do. I'm going to just put a little brown onto my paintbrush. And I've already pre-sketched this. You do not need to. It's very simple. You're going to do a line and a check and a line and a check. Get a little more paint and a line and a check, because bamboo is in sections. Load up some water, get a little bit more in here, and I'm going to do that again right here. Line and check, line and check, and line all by itself, no check. I'm going to thin my paint down a little bit to make it a little lighter. And I could just test it a little bit here. Yeah. Okay, a little bit lighter, because I can always go over it again. And then I'm just going to make a wider line just to the side of the long line that I did. Just let it flow. This is a very figurative drawing of bamboo painting. Just let it flow. The energy flow. We'll just let that water absorb right into the paper. Now I'm going to switch over to green to do the leaves, and I've already taken a couple of greens and some ochre and created a color that I like. Let's see. Yeah. And I'm going to do the leaves. They just take 2 strokes. Bamboo leaves are long. Watercolor can be so relaxing. Just remember, it's about the paper shining through. It's not acrylic. You work with the paper, you let it absorb. It's still spring here in Florida while I'm recording this, and there are so many birds outside. The weather is beginning to get hot, but it's still spring. And in Chinese medicine, the season of the wood element is spring. The color is green. So here we have the green leaves of the wood of bamboo. And there it is. You can go back and put in more leaves. You can put backgrounds in. This is a bookmark that I did. It's as simple as that. Very basic strokes, basic colors. And there you go. Bamboo. Remember, please take images of your chill art projects and email them to LCFA.BUZZ@gmail.com, and we'll put them under episode 20, which is this episode, on our webpage, leesburgarts.com/chillart. Until next time.